camera's way in the back.
Shaq, are you starting to feel like your old self? Are you moving the way you want to?
Oh yeah, for sure. I actually was just talking about that. Finally get to full speed, getting a chance to move how I used to move back in the day, which is really good and really confident about that. So, man, it's been a special moment for me to be able to move the way I've been moving out there today.
What do you think about the DB room, how they're performing, week into camp? What you've seen from them?
Oh man, we got some studs on defense. One thing about it, and then that DB room, man, it's stacked. It's definitely a cool group to be a part of, especially competition-wise. I get a chance to learn from a lot of the guys. I seen Stingley stepping up in a big way. I see Petrie being the leader for that room that we need him to be. And, Steve is just a savvy vet, so it's good to continue to learn from a guy like that. I feel like everybody is taking it a step above, in that competition room. So, man, that DB group, we got a bunch of studs in there, so I love to be a part of it.
Those competition periods at the end of practice, you guys have been kind of holding on defense. What are those like? What are your takeaways from it?
Oh, man, the main thing is, you get a chance to get them game time reps besides just, going through practice, but you get a chance to feel the different situations, getting a chance to feel what it feels like to go on third down. You get a chance to feel like for a team to go for it on fourth down. Game-winning situations, you got to be able to knuckle down to be able to make the plays you need to make. So it's awesome to be able to get a chance to go through those situations before, this upcoming first preseason game for sure. So it feels good.
Shaq, when you're going in there and you're reviewing the film, obviously you're looking to shore up some of the things that you guys are doing or not doing, but is there anybody offensively that's popped off the screen to you guys?
Oh, man, I feel like the receivers is definitely stepping up. You got these young guys who continue to make plays. One person who I've been going against for a long time, Robert Woods, another savvy vet. I got a chance to go against him twice a year when I was with Seattle. And for him to continue to show up and be that leader for those guys, you could tell they picking up a lot of the things that he does. Even at the top of the route, being able to use his hands and hand play to get off, and create separation. I'm starting to see the guys use the same move that he's doing. So I can tell that he's taking it upon himself to make sure that young group is starting to step up in a major way.
You talk about the leadership role that Robert Woods is playing. For you, just how important is it to kind of take on that type of role with a lot of these young guys?
Yeah, I feel like on both sides you need a type of guy like that. Robert Woods being the guy who have so much experience and the person who's willing to give that experience to the young guys. That's the type of guys and type of vets that you need. We got the same guys on defense. If it was me or you got Steve. Being the guys who will take his time to spend time with some of the guys. Later on after practice and continue to go through steps and different formations, getting a chance to look at different tendencies so they can know things before it actually happen. And like I said, you need vets like that on both sides. So it's pretty cool. It's really awesome to see guys to take the time to bring young guys under their wing.
Through training camp, what's the most DeMeco moment you've had?
I don't know. I don't think I got a huge one yet. I just love how he stayed poised in every situation. One is very hot out here. And it doesn't matter if, which way it's going. The defense is making more plays or the offense is making more plays. He find a way to find a common ground to make sure he stay poised for each situation, for each offense or defense, to make sure we get the best out of every situation. And, I feel like that's the biggest thing I took away from him because I feel like players got to have that type of poise when you get into big-time games where, you get to the point where, you're too high off the lights because, it might be Thursday night or Monday night, but you could treat every single game or every single rep like your life depends on it, like it's a Super Bowl rep, and I love that from him. And I think that was my moment for him. Every rep got to be a Super Bowl rep, and I love that.
Shaq, you talked about the fact that in the room, you bring a source of knowledge coming in there, the reception on your knowledge and what you're imparting in the room, and the guys being able to come in and tap into your knowledge space.
I feel like the main thing I continue to tell people, I give props to Richard Sherman every time I get a chance to, because it's a guy who took me under his wing. I came in that Legion of Boom, era. I was like, man, these guys are too tough, man. They ain't going to help me. And Richard Sherman, one of the guys who took me under his wing and gave me everything he could give me. And I'm just being the vet that can do the same. Give it all back to the young guys who may need it. It's some special guys out there, and I can only imagine what they can do with my type of knowledge and their type of skill set. So I'm never the type to keep it to myself. I'm ready to give whatever I can to this defensive organization, whatever my role may be.
All good? Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you guys, yes, sir.